In the Morning family. Special thanks to Hilda Wathithi and Kalamival for the bulletin today. Today was a special kind of bulletin. It's a viral video. It's having a growing fan base, and we are loving you as well. Keep your requests coming on 22162, starting with YM254. Don't forget to leave your name and where you're watching us from. When I say requests, I mean what you'd like to see on the show. We have viral videos now. What else would you like to see on the show? But right about now, I have a Queen in studio. When I first heard of this name Ubuntu, I thought it was a tech company. I was almost doing my research, but no, they're doing something special for the kids with special needs, and the manager is here. She goes by the name of Wanjiru Kanuri. Karibu sana.
Asante. It's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure to have you on set as well.
Yeah.
This is a very good booklet.
Yes.
I think I know everything about the organization after I read this, but there's more I'd like to know.
Yes.
Before we talk about this, just introduce yourself. Your camera is number 4.
Yes.
A brief bio of yourself.
Yes.
Who are you and what do you do for Ubuntu?
My name is Wanjiru Kanuri. I'm the Foundation Programs Manager. And I have a passion for children with special needs, and my key interest lies on advocacy, inclusion, because we want to champion for the rights of these children. Even the other day, the president was also very keen about the policies and inclusion for children with special needs. Overall, as an organization, we are advocating for inclusion of children with special needs.
Inclusion.
Yes.
Inclusion is the key word first.
Yes.
All right, because if they get included in the national cake or the national agenda, they get the education, they get the food, they get the healthcare and everything.
Yes.
Amazing.
Because you'll agree with me, over and over, there's been talk about disability, negligent, needs. So we are trying to change that narrative.
And stigmatization as well.
Yes, it's still big, and a lot of education is needed in the communities.
All right, your approach is different from the other non-governmental or non-profit organizations that I see. But before we talk about that, how old is Ubuntu?
Last year we celebrated 15 years. 15 years? Yes.
All right, that's a very long time.
Yes.
And you're located in Maimayu?
Yes.
All right, the impact, you're located only in Maimayu, but the impact is quite big.
Yes. With us, our approach, we believe in mile deep and inch wide. We didn't want to spread so fast. We wanted to consolidate in one location, build on the model, and right now we have proven that our model works, because at the center, or generally with the foundation, what we focus on, we have a team of professionals. Because one of the other things that happens when it comes to disability, you find there is organization running, but they have very few qualified professions in the field of special education. You find kids who need therapy, they don't get the therapy that is needed. And then the kids, as they grow, they regress. But for us, we advocate for early inclusion. We have a team of professionals, we have therapists, we have special needs teachers. Our director is also very keen when it comes to impact, you know, because we want to change the lives of these children and give them a dignified life. Literally, not just by writing, but ensure that these children live a dignified life.
When we talk about kids with special needs, there's a wide range, that different kinds of special needs.
Yes.
And each kid is special in their own way.
Yes.
And we might find some of them might be blind, some of them might be deaf. I think it takes a lot of resources to work with these kids.
Yes.
How do you manage?
At our center, what we have narrowed down to children with developmental and neurological condition. Meaning, for example, developmental, I mean children with cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, autism. Those are the kids that we work with, and by default, most the prevalent condition that we handle at our center is cerebral palsy, because cerebral palsy is brain paralysis or brain injury. This child generally needs therapy to be able to live and grow well. So we didn't want to cluster all the disabilities together. We do early intervention consultation and assessment in partnership with IAC Naivasha. So after the assessment, if a child is blind, we refer them to an organization that works with children who are blind or low vision.
So you have other organizations that you work hand in hand
networks or referral, because we don't have the capacity to handle all types of disability. So we've been very intentional on the scope that we want to target.
So no kid is left out.
No kid is left out.
You try as much as you can.
Yes.
Where you can't, you refer them to another organization.
Yes. Or we could have them, especially the young ones. We'll train them on the daily living skills. We'll do the intervention therapy, and then as they grow, we now refer them to the relevant organization. Because the other challenge that we have generally in the country is the school placement. You find if you refer a child, for example, to a school for the deaf, there is limited capacity in those schools. So the head teachers in those schools will be willing to admit, but they don't have the capacity.
They don't have the capacity.
For example, a boarding facility, maybe they don't even have a bed. So the teacher is like, would love to have this child, but
or even the human resource, maybe.
Yes, it's limited.
So there's still room for improvement.
Yes.
But all right. I like your approach. As I mentioned earlier, you not only depend on donors.
Yes. And actually one of the other things that I would mention, we're not a boarding facility, because we did not want to disconnect the child from the family.
From the family,
yes.
Which is very important.
Yes, because we believe that the parent or the guardian is the best suited person to take care of a child with special needs, because we didn't want to disconnect that love and affection.
Family plays a major role in the development of the child.
Yes. So our holistic approach is the child and the family and the community, so that the parent understands what his or her child is going through, and then with that they are able to love and care. Because the other thing that we realize, you cannot love and care for what you don't know. So we had to educate the parents that your child has this condition. This condition entails this and this. It's a marathon, it's a long journey that you're going to walk with this child. It's not a one-off. Then when the parents understand that, then they're psychologically prepared to journey with the child, and that has been very impactful in the families and in the community. Then you'll find very few cases of the parent even neglecting their children. They're even now proud, but because they understand, they know. If my child has cerebral palsy, they understand what is cerebral palsy, what it entails. Because most of the time you'll find parents don't even know what their
child is suffering from.
You would ask a parent, what is your child's condition? The parent will be like, niliambiwa tembe. Then you're like, nanani.
Some of them even think it's witchcraft.
Yes. Yes.
And talking about stigma.
Yes.
Is it something that you faced while trying to get parents to bring their kids for these trainings, and to get parents to be trained on how to deal with their kids? Did you get some parents trying to hide their kids because of stigma? And has it changed with time?
Yes. Initially there was a lot of stigma. We would be told, oh, there's a parent who has a child, and then we reach out to the parents. The parent would even deny. We would like, no, my child has no problem. They would even want their child to be in the mainstream school with the other kids. Because, for example, a scenario, you have a parent who has a 6-year-old, and they have other neighbors with the same age group. So they want the child to fit despite the limitation, the child to fit in the mainstream school. So you'll find there's a parent who would push, no, let my child go on, grade. So there was a lot of stigma initially, but we have educated, we've done a lot of advocacy and education for parents and the community to understand. And right now, the parents are opening up. The parents are becoming the ambassadors of these children. They're willing to talk on different forums, even in churches.
And more parents are coming out.
Yes.
And the parents you've trained are talking to the other parents who are hiding to come out
and encouraging. You'll find a parent who has an older child who has journeyed with his or her child, and then maybe a new parent come on board. Then the older parent, would be the encourager or even journey with this new parent, tell them what their journey has been, and with that we have seen a lot of change. Yes.
All right. So the first step is education.
Yes.
The people need to have the information
Yes.
first. They need to understand what is going on
Yes.
with their lives. They need to understand that it's
Yes.
normal and everything. So your mission is to connect and empower.
Yes.
All right. Connecting, I think we've touched on that. Empowering, the empowering part, which really aroused my interest. It intrigued me because you're doing amazing stuff
Yes.
with these mothers and empowering these women. Tell me more about this.
So our organization has organically grown. We started a small center for children with special needs, and then over the years, when we were just working with the kids, the parents would come and ask, what next for us? Now that you have taken care of the kids, can we find a job? You know, then we decided to change the narrative. Instead of giving them handouts, we decided to train them on tailoring skills, hand skills, that they can become more productive. And with that, Ubuntu Made Factory came on board. Right now we have a fully pledged factory. We're doing assorted
state-of-art machinery.
Yes.
I was impressed by
Yes.
that.
So we do assorted handmade crafts, from the bags to bracelets to beads, and this year we launched our anchor product, the Afro Drill. Yes.
Why do you call it the anchor product? Do you think it's going to take Ubuntu to the next
Yes, we believe
level
this
with
is the
it?
product that will take Ubuntu to the next level. And our model, because the business or the social enterprise is more on sustainability. When this factory or the production will be able to break even, and then the profits is what will be channeled to supporting the foundation, the work that we do in the community. So we believe the shoe will be our anchor product, and it will be a game changer.
Do you have a brand name for the shoe already?
Yes, the Afro Drill.
The Afro Drill.
Yes.
All right.
It's a summer shoe.
It's a
you
summer
should be
shoe.
rocking it.
All right. I think I'm getting myself a pair.
Yes.
After we talk about my discount. The anchor product is called what is the name of the shoe again?
Afro Drill.
The Afro Drill. The
Yes.
Afro Drill shoe just hit the runway in the States.
We did the launch here. The
launch
video
here.
was, yes, we did it here, yes.
But you have your partners in the States
Yes.
that you work with.
Yes.
And I think we can watch
Yes, yes.
the anchor product
Yes.
of Ubuntu Foundation. This is a very beautiful shoe.
Yes. And the beauty is they're handmade.
All right, I can tell the material is canvas.
Yes.
What is the sole made of?
A rubber.
Rubber.
Yes, it's long lasting.
Long lasting rubber.
Yes.
And the shoe is custom made.
Yes.
That is the
100%.
factory right there.
Yes.
All right, it's beautiful.
Yes.
Those
And
are
you can see the women and our directors, Zayn and Jeremiah. Yes.
This is really nice.
Because one of the other thing, as an organization, we believe in working together and providing a happy environment. It's not just coming
These are
to
some
work.
of the kids
Yes.
with their moms
Yes, and the staff.
and the staff.
And some of the staff.
All right, this is inside the factory.
Yes. And you can see the women, we've been able to build their self-esteem. They're not looked down in the community. This is
And all the materials are locally made,
yes,
locally produced.
yes. We do the
The raw
screen
material.
printing. Yes. Variety. We have endless options. So when someone picks the print they want, then the production start.
What are these women doing?
They're doing the bead, our tag. That's our tag.
That is a tag.
Yes. the
Handmade.
bead. Yes.
Everything is handmade.
Yes.
All right. So the tag has like color.
That's what with that on every shoe. That's more of our identity.
I
Yes.
see the hand stitching.
Yes.
So the canvas is hand
You see,
stitched to the
beautiful
sole.
shoes.
Beautiful shoes.
So this is what people should be rocking this summer.
So I can choose a print that I want?
Yes. If you want it plain, if you want it different pattern, the option is yours. We've given our customers endless options. Even on the kanga, the inside, you see it's kanga.
Oh, the inside is kanga,
yes.
Making it very comfortable.
Yes.
All right.
And the inner sole is leather.
The inner sole is leather.
Yes, you can see our director is in dancing with the team.
Right. Oh, that is the director right there.
Yes.
So we have there's canvas,
yes.
there's kanga, there's rubber.
Yes,
which
and
is
the bead.
The bead.
Yes.
And some leather.
Yes.
All unstitched.
Yes.
All made in Mai.
Yes.
So you're planning to take it from Mai to the world.
Yes.
And this.
We did a Kickstarter in the US. It was a big success, and now the production has started. So now people will start ordering, and you place your order. There's a timeline, and your shoe is ready, and it's delivered to your office.
This is amazing.
Yes.
So since it's always summer in Africa, yes. So we can rock it all year round.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for summer, because our July is also summer technically.
Technically, but it's a summer shoe.
Yes.
All right, this is amazing stuff that you are doing.
Yes.
But we can't end this without talking about this event that is coming up,
yes.
The dinner, and the reason for the dinner and the location. Please give us more information, because Ubuntu is about to do something special.
Yes. This year we are hosting our second fundraising gala dinner. It will be held at Westwood Hotel in Westlands. It's on Eldama Ravine Road. It will be 14th Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m. All are invited to join us so that we continue doing the good work we're doing in the community. We have tickets are available. Individual tickets are going for 5,000. Someone can log into our website, drop us an email, and we'll be able to deliver the tickets. And then we have options of people buying the tickets on the night, those who are not able to buy in advance, but we are encouraging people to buy the tickets in advance. Yes.
That if you buy the advance, the better. It will reduce your
hassle,
the hassle of being stopped at the gates, looking all nice for the dinner.
Yes.
Right.
And the proceeds will go towards supporting the foundation, the children that we work with, and also more specifically the health program, because we also work with a team of doctors, and we provide neuromedication to more than 300 neuro patients in the community.
Amazing.
Yes.
So I think you live on social media as well and online.
Yes.
So can you give us your social media handles? And,
yes. Our Facebook
website
is Ubuntu Foundation. On Instagram, Ubuntu Brand, and those are our two main platforms that you can reach us. And more specifically on the Facebook, we have created the event page. You can like, and you'll have all the details about the event.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much for coming through, and thank you very much for what you're doing to these kids.
Yes, happy to.
I'm looking forward to coming to the factory.
Please visit us
and
getting see all the work that we're doing.
I'm looking forward to getting a pair as well.
Yes.
Such an amazing shoot.
Yes.
So the dinner is on 14th July.
Saturday. Yes.
Saturday.
2 weeks time.
2 weeks time.
Yes.
At Westwood.
Yes.
Hotel.
Yes.
And our very own Jackie Lidowe will be a speaker at the event, so be sure to turn up. The tickets go for 5,000 just to support the kids with special needs and support Ubuntu for the good that they're doing to the community. Thank you very much for coming through to Y in the Morning.
We
appreciate you.
Me.
All right.
Yes.
Hilda Wathithi will be coming up next with Strength of a Woman, so don't go nowhere.